CIG have dropped some content on the Drake Clipper. We know we've seen the Drake Clipper in real life and we know what we think about it. I'll play that for you guys after we react to it. This is going to be their explanation. And as we know, I'm a fair citizen. It doesn't matter if you're Drake or whoever you are. I'm just fair. So we're going to give this a fair opinion, okay? No biased. Of course it's with drunkards and gamblers. Look at them in the nightclub, all drunk. Look at him walking around like a drunkard. Of course it's the people who buy Drakes. Look at him, drunk. Hooligans. Look at the hooligans that Drake owners hang around. What is he doing there? What was that breath? Bro, that looked a little bit strange, I mean, not lie. What is it trying to be? No, please. What is it actually trying to be? What is this shape? This design? What is this? Oh. That is actually just a vile, bro, everything about the design is vile. It looks like a prison ship. Look at it. It is so, the way it looks is just so freaking vile. Like, why is it so, it's a maze. Imagine having a maze that is tiny. It's a tiny maze. Like, why is it like this? It's so claustrophobic. Of course he has drugs. See, the truth about this ship, its only redeeming quality is this right here. This is the only thing that redeems it, is the fact that you can regenerate it here. You know what, actually, okay, right. I actually didn't think of it. I do actually want to see how it does in combat. That's okay. I know, I'm only interested to see what it does in combat. I guess it would be really, really good for a solo player. If you're a solo player, even like me, people like me, this ship would probably be a really good option because you can like regenerate in here, you know? Having somewhere to spawn at is gonna be great. Break loose, now break into death. They also dropped the behind the ship, so we're gonna watch that as well. And let's see, let them give down the detailed breakdown of the actual ship.
Gameplay loops in Star Citizen. There's mining, salvage, cargo, piracy, and a whole host of combat roles ranging from large capital ships which require a huge crew down to the single player fighters, with more coming online over the next year. There's a lot of players that specialize in each of those roles, and there's ships that are dedicated to those roles. But there's also a lot of players that sort of don't want to be put in a box, and they just...
See, saying it like that is the only thing, the only reason why I'd even look at this shit, because it's like, that explains who I am. You guys know, you guys watch the episodes, you guys know how I am as a player, and I do not want to be put in a box. That is the only... Why did no other manufacturer think about making a ship like this?
Just want to leave themselves open to whatever happens in the verse. We refer to this as the generalist playstyle. We have a few ships that sort of fit into that role.
Not that many though.
The Corsair.
It's only Drake ships. We have a few ships that fit into the role. Drake. Blah.
We felt there was an ideal space in the middle to introduce a new ship, and that's the Drake Clipper.
Another Drake ship. They just hate me. They actually just hate me. Even the way it takes off and its landing
is
gear
the jack
so
of all trades,
disgusting.
master of none, really.
So
Master of none, exactly.
Is Drake's answer to the ship that does a little bit of everything, and it's really there for the person that wants to go out, explore, but without needing to bring along friends. It is Drake's solo ship for the person
But why is it Drake? And why is it designed like this?
that just wants to go and see what the universe has to offer.
Like everything they're saying sounds
Clipper
right. Then
is
you
that
see the
silhouette
ship
that
and it's
everyone
like,
has been hankering for from CitizenCon 2024, the large, vertical, multi-positioned wing Drake ship.
We had a few different ideas that we tried, and we ended up with one that was very thin and narrow that
So you had a lot of different ideas, and that's what you chose. This is what you chose.
CR quite liked, and we saw it as like a stepping point between the Cutter and the Corsair, as like the middle ground between those. It just looks straight. You look at it and you know.
Very little has changed from the concept to the final ship. I think some parts that we had to like stretch and make smaller or make bigger, but it was very easy to work from.
So really, you just copy Drake's work.
Oh, 100%.
Very easy to work from.
From the outside, I think the first thing you kind of notice when you walk up to it is just how tall it is. The role we wanted it
It is so tall. It's got 3 floors. Why does it have 3 floors? Like that is the most claustrophobic thing you can do with a skinny ship.
to have, we wanted it to be able to do loads of different stuff, but we wanted to keep it within a really small solo footprint. And so what we decided to do was build on its height.
I love its like top profile it has, where you can probably see the difference in shape of the wings. I think it looks cool.
It looks disgusting.
The shapes, like there is a lot of angular shape in the design. In the side, we have 3 thruster and big twin engines in the rear.
It makes it seem so brutish because it's so simple. It's just massive engines
It's so
shoved
simple,
on
yeah.
wherever they could find them, and it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's just
Did you just say it doesn't matter what? It definitely matters what it looks like.
big and it goes.
There's a bit of weirdness to it. It's got that Drake thing
A
where
bit.
it's not symmetrical.
A bit of
It looks a bit
weirdness.
ungainly and weird, but I really like how it's all come together.
How can you like this? Okay, I
This
like the
is
fact that it
mechanism
has the
of
elevator,
the
like
lift
this platform
features
elevator.
a pure industrial
That's a plus side, I
functional
guess.
approach. It's very cool to see it in a ship.
And despite its utility, it's no slouch in the offensive department either.
Ooh, what size guns does it have?
Typical
It's
to
got the
Drake,
Gatling,
it comes
yeah.
with 4 size 3s for its actual weapons,
4
as well
size
as a
3s.
number of missiles to fire elements.
4 size 3s make it basically better than an Avenger Titan. Damn, that actually makes it better than Avenger Titan. And if it's got this like similar Drake armor, that's gonna put it at a really high spot, you know?
So going up the ramp, you enter into the cargo bay, and that is literally the bottom floor of the ship.
And it's so
The ramp
ugly,
is go
man.
down in the front side, and you can see in the side where ramp it joins are really nice details, fans and some very big hydraulics. And in the cargo, in the ceiling, nice detail there, really
Yeah,
nice
all the cling
pipes
film.
and a lot of greebles there. It can hold 10 to 12 SCU.
Ooh,
Biggest
12
box you can
SCU.
get in here is realistically a 2 SCU box, but it's really ideal for single 1 SCU boxes. Then at the rear of the cargo room is the
Okay.
ladder up to the mid deck. At the top of that ladder, you enter into the lower sort of
See, it does medium-sized cargo halls. It's gonna also do bunker running, which is not bad. So I see the aspect of it being the ship that does it all, you know?
engineering component room area.
I think engineering for me, it makes it feel hot, it makes it feel sweaty, it makes it feel like there's a lot of stuff going on to make it.
The ship has exposed engines. Where is the the filtering system? Because it's got all the engines they're all exposed. Like that's crazy.
Function, and I think we've kind of captured that quite well in engineering. I think there's a lot of subtle movement going on. We tried to make it kind of as immersive as we can, so that when you're in there, I think the lighting complements it, the movement complements it. You know,
But it's got
video
a
complements
bunch of new
feels
features.
like
It's
you're
really
in
cool.
the heart of the machine.
Like all the new features in it is like it's really like up
The
to date
engineering
with
deck
Star
is
Citizen
split
quality
between
right now.
2 floors
Look at
because
it.
of the narrow shape of the ship. The only way to the top deck is a ladder. We couldn't get the components down the ladder. So we've implemented basically a fun little trapdoor in the engineering
A
room.
trapdoor, yeah.
Move the components through with like a tractor beam.
A
There's
trapdoor
a
that's gonna
clunky
keep you
lever that you
trapped.
pull, and the trapdoor just swings open, so don't stand on it when you pull the lever.
It's actually a trapdoor that if you didn't know that detail, you could actually get yourself killed. Imagine.
And then going forwards from that, you enter into the medical bay.
This is the only thing that redeems it. The only thing in my
Drake's
eyes.
take on what a medical bay should be. If I'm honest, the inspiration from it for me was more of a sort of like a butcher's room.
It has got red wine-colored floor. It looks very heavy duty and like industrial.
Yeah, it is very
People were a little bit like, do we want a med bay to have a red floor? Because normally, medical bays they're clean, they're clinical.
Yeah.
But for me, Drake's take on a medical bay.
Okay, look, right. A regular medical bay is blue, white. Do you know why? So if there's any stains on the floor or if there's any blood on the floor, you can see it and clean it. Drake said, if there's blood on the floor, you don't want to see it because you don't want to know that you didn't get healed properly. You're still bleeding out. So they made it red so you won't see the blood and you just die.
It is. There's a bit of blood on the floor. Well,
Exactly.
I want it to feel a little bit like it was somewhere you'd use as the last resort rather than somewhere that you'd be happy with.
Then why would you put it in the ship? Why would you put it in the
Has a
ship?
tier 3 medical bed in the med bay.
This is great for healing minor injuries as well as short distance regeneration.
It gives you that little bit of a safety net, truly making it one of the best ships for someone to fly on their own.
Yeah, no, that 100% that is a valid thing.
Dedicated to the crafting machine.
Crafting machine?
With all the
I didn't
features
see a
online,
crafting
You'll be
machine.
able to make stuff on the fly while actually inside the vessel.
Oh, so the crafting machine isn't there. It just has a space for the crafting machine to go into. Right, 'cause I didn't see a crafting machine when I was looking at the
Obviously,
ship.
with the fabricator integrated into the actual ship itself, it isn't a case of choosing whether you want more cargo storage or the fabricator. You get best of both worlds.
Not bad.
The habitation room in the Creeper does not care about luxury or comfort. You'll see too much exposed mechanical components, pipes, wires,
You'll be
and
sleeping and the oil will
no
be dripping on
freezers
your
in
face.
general.
And then at the very top front, you have the traditional Drake cockpit featuring very angular designed cockpit glass and a sort of seating dashboard setup you'll be familiar with.
It feels quite contemporary. There's a lot of push button.
The thing is, right, from the utility you could potentially get out of the ship, I want to like it. I want to like it, but number one, it's Drake, and number two, it is so butt freaking ugly. It is so turd ugly that it's just, I can't.
Buttons, there's a lot of glowing lights. The screens are kind of slightly curved, so it's got like that kind of.
This is an
nod back to old
abomination.
TRT screens, and we just wanted it
can't
to feel
make this look
quite
good.
analog, or as much as we could in a modern spaceship.
The cockpit in the Creeper is quite spacious and it gives the pilot a wonderful panoramic view thanks to its large glass cage.
I remember when we were doing the concept, it was kind of like an early idea and we were umming and ahhing about it to like where we wanted the cockpit to be. And then as soon as we saw it up at the front, it just kind of worked.
Oh damn, how many missiles
It's
does
always
it
a
have?
fan favorite. The detail and
They're trolling. Nah, they're rage baiting me. They're rage baiting me. It's a Drake ship. It's always a fan favorite. No, they're rage baiting me. No, I'm not gonna crash out. They're rage baiting me. They're rage baiting me. They're actually rage baiting me. Stop a decap.
the interest that we get to do with Drake means that they're always great fun to actually work on.
Very happy with it. It's another great Drake ship that just sort of adds to their lineup.
It makes me
when you look
angry.
at it, you can tell it's a Drake ship.
Looking at it makes me angry.
I'll leave that up to you to
It's a
decide
bad
if that's a
thing.
good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, do you know, I'm going to say it, and I think it's my favourite ship this year for IAE. No
Stop the
offense to
cap.
any of the other ships.
Stop the cap. No, stop the cap. Stop lying. Can we stop lying? Can we stop lying? Stop lying. You guys are literally lying, bro. Oh my god. Defy symmetry. No, we want symmetry. Oh my god. If you weren't in the live stream, you weren't there, I'm going to play for you my unfiltered, before I even knew about this ship, I'm going to play my reaction to seeing it at the IAE, seeing it at the freaking expo hall, going inside it, and yeah, be ready because it wasn't nice, okay? But yeah, enjoy. I guess we're going in. Look at all the freaking cling film and plastic wrap. Like, what kind of cargo bay is this? Like, what the frick, man? We can dead ass, are you dead ass right now? We can literally, bro, what if I was okay, hold on. What if I decided, oh, I'm drunk, drinking, gluck, and I throw a glass bottle in here? The whole ship is cooked. The whole ship is cooked. Wait, it's got a medical? Oh yeah, you guys said it has a medical zone. You can spawn in this ship? You can spawn in, this is, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a little bit OP. You can spawn in the ship. Damn. So we got a tier 3 medical assistant. Multiple airlocks. It's got 3 floors. You're not for real right now. We are not for real right now. It's got 3 floors. That is the habitation zone. Okay, Rockstar, can you let me get past, please? And I guess this is the engineering terminal. Nah, there's no glass here. Stop the cap. There's no glass, bro. Stop the cap. There's actually no glass. Nah, there's no glass. Look, I would literally throw a ball in here and we're all dead, bro. On a drunken night, throw a glass ball in there. We're all dead. There ain't no glass. You think Drake would put like safety measures? Come on, man. Nah, I do not like this ship. There's nothing redeeming about this ship. Maybe the medical bay, but there's actually nothing that makes me say, oh, this is a good ship. Absolutely squat. What just happened? This dude just pushed me up. Get away. Yeah, look, it's so tight as well. It's so tight and just ruggedy, bro. Like everything is just bunched up and why is it like this, bro? It's like a maze when it shouldn't be a maze, and it's just bunched up and claustrophobic. Again, it's another prison ship. This is the kind of ship, you know, if you wanted to move prisoners around the verse, you put them in this ship, chain them up and put them in this ship. It's a prisoner ship, man. There's no glass there. There is no glass there. You're breathing in toxic fumes. Like, you think radiation is bad? Your suit is scrubbing this stuff. This engine freaking fumes, man. Look. You're wrong. There's no glass here. There's not a single bit of glass. What are you talking about? You think Drake, look at this. Bro, I can jump inside here, man. Bro, there's no glass. I'm inside it, bro. I'm inside it. What are you talking about? Look, I'm inside it, bro. There's no glass. What do you mean glass? Glass where? Where do you see glass, bro? I'm inside the motherfucker, bro. Yeah, nah, cooked. Y'all thought I was joking, yeah? Nah, y'all thought I was joking. Yeah, I threw myself at it. What do you mean? I threw my whole body. Bro, it went right into it. It spun around and it flew back out at me. Stop. Stop, nah. Oh, man, nah. What do you expect from Drake? What do we expect from Drake, man?